All right. It's part of my goal of make sure that I document more of my training and my practices and all the other good things that come along. I'm gonna be heading over to the range because we gotta work on some wedges today. 30 to 75 yards. We gotta work on that today because it is not working well. Maybe get some up and downs in there as well too. But as you can always see, speed is still a priority. Gotta hit those bombs. All right, let's head over to the golf course and let's do it right now. Most definitely gotta make sure we grab our flight scope Mevo. Always gotta have some music. Of course, my keys. Practice range is not gonna have anybody on it, but the chipping range, that's gonna have basically nobody on it. So I'm gonna have this all to myself, and I get to use these bad boys here, which means I ain't gotta pay for no balls. So let's go get after it. Oof. I'm just trying to loosen up here. These field shots sometimes get a really off balance when you start doing a lot of speed training, at least for me. That is just not what I want to do. There it is. Now, after hitting a whole bunch of balls, what I like to do is drop this down to 4 balls. And I'm just gonna try to hit 4 different targets. Take our time, go through these shots as if we were about to hit gaming shots, and just absolutely focus. Didn't hit it at all. I think I'm just getting a little too much this way. Okay, so that felt right. Yeah, see, that felt a lot more controlled. Keeping my arms together instead of my arms and then letting them hinge through like I would on a more full shot. Yeah, it's the grip. If it's not perfectly, if my left hand isn't turned in that way and I don't get my grip sitting right on top, it just gets that face closed and digs it in. Still fighting those grip changes, but you know, that's why we out here. All right, let's do a simple bump and runs. Off the fringe, little green side action. Nope, that's way too hard. Okay, maybe not that much. See, right there, go in. That's gonna release a little bit more. Just like riding a bike. Now that grip is feeling a lot better on top of the club as opposed to under it. I feel like I can get a better strike quality. Yep. Yep. Yes, we can. Oh, that's feeling good. That's what we're looking for. Nice, crisp, clean strikes right there. Center low of the face, just keeping that controlled. Better I can do that, better I can control my spin, control my distance, control my trajectory. Even that, when I fat it a little bit, the strike is just a lot better. Yeah, look at that. It's gonna roll and release nicely. All about that grip. All right, I'm gonna head it home. Sometimes you have a little practice session like that that feels a little unproductive, but it's not. It's just frustrating because I'm trying to figure out something that I can't quite feel, but there's a reason why it's a hole in my game, because I gotta practice to improve it, and working on stuff that you're not good at always is never fun, but it's part of the process, part of the grind you gotta push through. Let's head back home. And we are back. It's always difficult to work on a new skill, especially when something that you've done very well for a long time starts to struggle. And my short game, my wedges have been one of the strongest parts of my game. But one thing I found in the past is that when I go down my speed training journey, what I do is I start hitting bad wedge shots. And because I start hitting bad wedge shots, I like step off the accelerator when it comes to speed training. But in terms of practice, I actually read a pretty good tweet from Dr. Brett McCabe, who's a pretty good sports psychologist, about practice itself. And he says, players, if you're looking for validation in practice, you are ignoring the commitment to the fundamentals that make you successful under pressure. Focus on what matters first, and the rest takes care of itself. And that's a good way, even after I come back from a practice session that's not as exciting and not as fulfilling, is that I shouldn't be looking to my practice sessions for validation. What I should be doing is focusing on the fundamentals. In my practice session with my short game, I've learned that paying attention to how my grip is working is really what matters most. And those are the fundamentals that I need to take back out onto the course when I'm playing, and trust that as long as I focus on those fundamentals in the process, even if the results while I'm doing it aren't as satisfying or aren't as exciting as I would like to see, I'm going to ultimately get to where I want to be. That's all I got for you down that list. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel. Deuces, people. Let's keep it moving.